Hey, you didn't tell me you love me today.
How you mean?
Just what I said. You didn't tell me you love me today.
Well, I show you I love you every day.
Yeah, true. But sometimes I just need to hear it.
Well, baby girl, if you need to hear it, then you need to know this love I got for you is
unbreakable. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video, I want to talk to you about knowing your skin type and why knowing your skin type is important. Now, knowing your skin type can help you with skincare maintenance, and it can help you with foundation and makeup benefits. Now, if you don't already know, there are 5 types of skin types. 5 types of skin types. What's wrong with me today? But anyway, you have 5 skin types. You have normal, dry, oily, combination, and sensitive. Yes, sensitive is now considered a skin type. There's too many of y'all out here, so we have to treat you like your own type. But anywho, let me give you a little quick breakdown about each skin type. Now, normal skin are the lucky ones. They can use anything they want, and their pH balance will naturally accommodate to the product that they use. Now, dry skin types, they need moisture. So a lot of times they will have that tight or that cracking feeling whenever they cleanse their face, or they have to consistently apply a moisturizer to their face because their face is so dry. Now, oily skin is just that. They just have an overproduction of natural sebum. Now, combination skin types are either normal to dry or normal to oily. And this just means they're normal in some places, dry in another, or normal in some places and oily in another. Mainly the T-zone area. If they're combination oily, then their T-zone area, which is the forehead down to your nose and this area underneath your eyes at the top of your cheeks, can be very oily. Now, people that are normal to dry, they're pretty much okay in this area, but they can be dry in the outer area. Rarely I've found people that are dry in their T-zone and normal everywhere else, but still, nonetheless, they're considered combination skin. And then you have sensitive skin types, which is a skin type, that is very easily irritated. Now, I want to give you a little bit of knowledge or some tidbits when it comes to treating your particular skin type. Like I said, if you're normal, half at it. Whether you want to use a cream moisturizer, a lotion moisturizer, a sudsy soap. Did I just say sudsy soap? We don't believe in soap in the aesthetics world. But a lathering cleanser or a cream cleanser, half at it, because your skin type will naturally balance your pH system. Now, if you are dry, I would recommend a cream cleanser, something that will cleanse your face but won't take away your moisture. And some cleansers even add moisture. If you are oily, I would suggest gel-based cleansers or cleansers that are oil-free. If you are combination, whichever one is your concern, then reach towards that skin type. So if you're normal to dry and dry is your concern, then reach for products, should I say, that cater to dry skin types. If you are normal to oily, then I would suggest that you reach for products that cater to more oily skin. Sensitive skin types, I would suggest that you look for a word on your product that says non-comedogenic and or hypoallergenic. Those are just souped up words that say it won't irritate you and it won't break you out. Now, with that being said, you want to be able to prime your face properly before adding a foundation. Now, if you are oily or combination oily skin, 9 times out of 10, your concern would be your pores and your shiny areas. Now, a primer that can mattify and minimize your pores is where you want to invest your money when it comes to a primer. If you are dry or combination normal to dry, you want to go for a moisturizing primer. Now, moisturizing primers kind of look like lotion. It kind of looks like your regular moisturizer, and that's because not only will it give you that barrier for your foundation, but it also adds that added moisture that you need. Now, if you're sensitive skin, look for the words that I told you: hypoallergenic and non-comedogenic. Clinique is very good for those products if you're willing to spend the money. If not, I would suggest the makeup brands from Neutrogena or Almay. Maybelline and CoverGirl tend to have some, but for us chocolate girls, sometimes finding our perfect shade in those brands is not likely. Now, a little bit about primers and foundations. Your primer and your foundations are partners in crime. Think of spades. When you play spades, you want a good spades partner. So if you're going to use a silicone-based foundation, you want to use a silicone primer, only because oil attracts oil and oil emulsifies oil. If you get a water-based or gel-based foundation with a silicone-based primer, you're not going to have a very good day. Because in elementary science, you learn oil does not mix with water unless you have an emulsifier. So those are the things you want to look at when it comes to your foundations and your primers. I'm also going to have another video that's going to show you how to properly apply. I'm really struggling with this video, y'all. But I'm going to show you how to properly apply your foundation and your primers. And I'm also going to go into brushes and things like that. And one more thing. How do you find out your skin type? This is the way I've done it in the aesthetics world. It seems to work for me. It works for my clients. Before you go to bed, cleanse your face. Don't apply anything after you cleanse your face. Just go to bed. When you wake up in the morning, take a look at your skin. If when you wake up, it feels like and looks like you put a moisturizer on before you went to bed, 9 times out of 10, you are oily or combination to oily. If you wake up and your skin is dry, or it feels dry in some places and normal in others, then you are combination normal to dry, or you may just have dry skin altogether. So remember, when you're looking for primers, if you have oily combination skin, look for something that will minimize your pores and mattify. If you are dry or combination dry, I should say, God, what is going on with me? If you are normal to dry or mainly dry skin, you want to look for a moisturizing primer and a moisture, scratch that, a dewy or radiant foundation. But also look at your bases. Remember, silicone-based foundation, silicone-based primer. Gel-based foundation, mattifying primer. And a lot of times mattifying and oil free silicones are just that. They have no oil, so it'll work with your foundation. Okay, before I mess up this video anymore, I'm going to stop right here, and I hope that this video was very informative, and I hope you got to know a piece of my personality. See, I'm not perfect, and I'm nervous as all get out. But thanks for watching, guys, and until my next video, see you soon.
Just what I said. You didn't tell me you love me today.
Well, I show you I love you every day.
Yeah, true. But sometimes I just need to hear it.
Well, baby girl, if you need to hear it, then you need to know this love I got for you is
Unbreakable.
True love is unfakeable. Just a test that might have to go through a shake.